And what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. We have Jamar84 giving you the real tea, Carl Trammell, and Jeremy Speaks TV, and we are the Chasing Panel. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. I hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful day, and I know we all intend on doing the exact same. Now, before we get into anything tonight, I did do a poll before the panel started. And the poll was asking who's going to show out the most on the panel tonight. A, Carl. B,
you put me first.
It's always Carl.
Jeremy. And D, Trammell. And the poll says 46% of our viewership has said that Jeremy will be the one showing out tonight.
Period.
Followed by Carl.
You were close.
Period.
Followed by Carl with 42% of the votes.
Why y'all think I'm a cut up?
Child, y'all don't even know what y'all in store for because it ain't gonna be A on one of us today. Guess what? It ain't gonna be not nail on us today.
If anything, I was laughing for the most part throughout. Maybe that's what they talking about, but I'm not upset at anything. Nah.
All right, so how's everybody doing tonight?
Shut up, fucking Scotty.
See, I ain't even get started good enough. First of all, BK, Empress, I already told Josiah to fix Jeremy's name. I'm waiting on him to get it back to me. Thanks. I already worked on that.
Mm-hmm. That's for being over 100 y'all in here. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. And what's going on, Daria?
Oh Lord.
Why y'all keep telling me that Jeremy name still spelled wrong in the credits after I just said that I'm already
y'all
working?
Y'all didn't even notice that man's name was spelled
until
wrong.
He said
all
it.
These weeks until he said
it. Yeah, now you
right.
know.
And Jeremy know what his damn name is.
Right,
so
like I already. Do y'all need to see the text messages? Josiah already said.
Okay, it's really not that deep. Trammell, do you have anything you'd like to say?
That's homosexual.
I'll wait till y'all done.
I thought you said you want to do it now.
Oh, absolutely. I just give me the go ahead whenever y'all ready. I want everybody.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I just want to let y'all know that I wrote a little excerpt. I had to write it down because I was afraid a bitch was gonna start cussing. All right. So I wrote, "To whom it may concern. It came to my attention that Maurice Gamble, aka Reese G, got on Harviana's Live a few days ago and had opinions about the entertainment quality of this panel. For context, Harviana said that we are very entertaining and he rather enjoyed Carl and Jeremy on the panel. Reese G, however, was visibly agitated and stated that he agreed with Carl and Jeremy being keepers for this panel, but he found the rest of us not as entertaining and we could do with some replacement on this particular panel, right?
Go
but
on.
he doesn't want to say too much to avoid, issues. I will preface this by saying I don't have any personal issues with Richie G whatsoever. I am simply asking that you start putting names to your shade and owning your words and thoughts more passionately. If you have an issue with someone or something, speak it plainly. I know you do not like tea, and in my opinion, I feel that that is the only reason you have taken interest in this panel at all. In my other opinion, I can't fathom after 2 years of being removed from a chasing brand that you would choose to suffer yourself through watching the show that no longer involves you by name or profession. If you are a supporter of the show, that is understandable, and I would love to be corrected if that's the case. Because it seems a little masochistic to review the reviewers of a show that has nothing to do with you when you had no issues with the criticism before. For what I gather, you made one guest appearance, which wouldn't warrant you to have a lengthy opinion of our reviews unless you're truly a supporter. I encourage you to go on any platform that you so choose and state your true intentions if you feel it necessary. That is the opinion that I say. I say it very loudly and I say it without malice. I hope that in the future you will find the strength to stand on your character, your opinion, and address the people that you have problems with, either publicly or privately, so that you don't inadvertently hurt someone's feelings. I say that
Where my shit?
And you should show yourself to be better than hiding behind shade, confusion, and accountability. I say this in all kindness, respect, much love from Tramel of the Chasing County. And that's all I have to say.
Wow.
That was a corporatist read.
First of all, I have that.
Jeremy is crying.
That is a bitch who works at corporate office because that was very much nice, nasty email. And Jeremy is down. Jeremy is out of commission.
And I'm going to also add this. Watch this show. I watched this show.
Can't hold it together.
I enjoy being a part of this panel. I have a great time with all these young gentlemen up here. And anybody else who has a problem with that, you know, I don't have a problem with other people's opinions. I just felt the need to address him specifically because I don't really feel that he might be a supporter. And if he is, he can definitely say that, you know, on any other platform that he so chooses. I have no problem with this man. I just really think that he don't like T and maybe some others up here that he just don't want to say it. I don't think he necessarily has a problem with me, but yeah, you need to start being a little bit more direct because I'm a direct bitch and I don't play these, oh, if I don't like you, I kind of like you games. I say names. And that's why I shut the fuck up and I sit here because I'm rude.
Yeah, that was a very
But I try not to be rude this time. I just really was just stating the facts. Like the facts is the facts for me.
that was a very corporate America email.
This is the messiest panel I've ever been on in my life.
I don't think that was that bad?
No, it's very entertaining for me. I'm having a great
okay.
time.
If you was real,
Through this show a little bit because it's boring. Because you know I got a bit of life. I've been living a little bit of life.
Crying.
I'm trying to be present, but girl, give me some grace, y'all.
And just to our defense, the shows that we've been on, we don't watch those either.
Yeah, I don't watch old.
It's not that we don't want to watch your show. It's I don't like watching any shows.
I don't watch those and shit. I ain't a part of that brand no more, so I don't have any like critiques and or reviews for those. So I really don't understand where Reese G is coming from when he has problems with the panel. Why are you watching? I don't understand. Maybe he can explain it to me in some other form, fashion, or whatever he so chooses. Go on a live. I won't see it. Maybe it'll come across me again. But you know, I really be disconnected from the whole situation after we do this. You know, I love to do it when we're doing it, and then after I like go live a regular life. So you popping up is not really gonna help me live my regular life. If you got a problem with somebody, just say their name. If you got an opinion about something, say the name. Girl, give us a chance to say the name. Really, keep it on the playground. Keep it on the playground. I have no problem with you saying whatever you need to say. Don't pussyfoot around with a bitch like me because, girl, I want to talk about it.
Tramel is so funny.
Bitch.
Jeremy has been down for the past 10 minutes. Jeremy has been unable and been incapacitated.
I'm going to say this.
No, Scotty told me that he had something to say.
Tramel don't watch the show.
and
Watch the show. He needs to start watching the show.
Oh my God.
I do watch the show. I watch the show enough. And every opinion that I might have and or have this bitch gonna say or Jeremy gonna say. And they talk about it very, very in detail. So what the fuck am I gonna say? I just sit here and enjoy.
and all I'm gonna say, because we not done, but all I'm gonna say is this: if you was real punk hoe, you would have said my name.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord
Say
Jesus.
his name.
So
Shit,
since you
don't like
didn't-
him. We know
so
you don't
since-
like him. Girl, say his
So
name.
since
All
you
right.
didn't, I ain't gonna. Since you didn't, I ain't gonna light your football neck shape ass
You
up.
said you
here.
weren't gonna
I'm
like
not.
him up, so stop.
I'm not gonna light you up here because you didn't say my name, you fat fuck. You knew better.
T.
But I'm just gonna wait
Hey!
until you say my name, bitch. And when you
Oh,
got enough
shit.
balls and pussy to say my name, then I hit you up on my channel. But I ain't
Okay,
gonna.
well, that's it.
But I said much love to Reese G, Maurice.
And much
Campbell,
love to
aka
you,
Reese
Maurice,
G.
Marquis,
Much love to you, honey.
Grand Marquis, because you shaped like one, a box
Okay,
top
so
one
let's
at
get into
that.
the show.
Um,
Let's get into
quiet
the
as cat.
show. Let's get into the
Bitch.
show.
Scotty,
God
can I
bless
say,
everybody.
Scotty, can
See,
I
I don't like
say,
that shit either, Tramel. I'm on your side. See, when I hit your ass up 2 years ago, I said your name. I made a whole damn video, and I put your fat ass
Yeah.
name in it, bitch.
Oh my God.
See, I'm not
Yeah.
scared to say your name. Reese
Y'all.
Poo.
That count.
It
yeah.
was like, what's
It is
killing
what it is, bitch.
I
what's
have
But
to
next
bring
time,
in
say my name. Because
wait,
I ain't
me
scared to
and
say
Tramel
yours.
got
Say
the
my
lowest
name.
votes, and they've been cutting up there for.
They
I'm
ain't gonna be
saying,
Destiny Sharon. Say my
like,
name.
out there.
Say my name next time.
like, what's the funniest
Y'all
thing
didn't vote
about
for Tia and Tramel, and y'all see what happened.
the funniest thing about this is Scotty said that he was waiting because Tramel had something to say at the beginning of the live. I had no idea what it was gonna be because I don't even know was like any of that stuff that he was talking about. I didn't hear about it. But like
Bitch, you washed up
when
on our shore like
when
a
he
beach whale that you is, ho.
Dot,
So what the hell is you
Hey!
talking about? We
Dot,
didn't ask
okay,
you to
T,
come
okay,
around here.
stop.
We don't give a
when
damn if you watching that, bitch. We really don't.
when Tre-
T,
when
You had
Tramel
one
said
episode and I gave you a
T,
quick 2-minute read. You work for them hoes around there to love and marriage
T,
Huntsville.
T,
Make one video
T.
and then you
Oh
hoes
my
get
God.
mad.
Oh my
Thinking
God.
that it's always about you.
T.
It ain't always about you, bitch.
T, stop. Go ahead, Jerry.
Tramel, when you said I have an excerpt,
Yeah.
I didn't know what you was about to say.
You should have.
I
You should have.
I thought that you was about to like recite some type of poetry or something.
Absolutely.
but then when
But
you
see, you
typed
have to
No.
know. You have to
And
know
to
Tramel
be
longer.
honest,
So-
it's something very poetic in telling the truth about how you feel about somebody. I am not afraid. I have never been afraid to say somebody's name on any platform ever again. When I got a problem with a bitch, you gonna know I got a problem with you. I'm not
By
scared
name.
to say no name
Period.
because I don't want nobody else to be hit by nothing that is not meant for them. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, there are a lot of people who have that problem and they scary as fuck. And I just want y'all to be more passionate and more open to the shade that you're throwing and make sure that shit is direct because then you're gonna come across a bitch like me that's gonna call you out about it.
Oh gosh.
And me too.
Okay,
Reese
so
Poo.
First of all,
Because I'm not. I don't,
there's
I don't
over
think you have
200
a
people
problem
up in here, and
with
every single
have
one of y'all
problems
is
with
an
somebody and you're talking shit about.
You call a straight bullet.
I almost called a straight bill. I don't feel hit by shit.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I don't ever want you to pull your gun out in my presence, honey.
Don't wave your
Tramel.
little gun at me, bitch.
Tramel is hilarious. Tramel said, it sounded like
I'ma let it
typed in
go.
AP. It's typed in APA format.
It was.
I was not like when he started reading it down. I was
It
like,
was
wait a
it's
minute.
Marks and everything.
I
I'ma
was
let
like,
it
that's
go.
a professional read.
I'ma let it go for now. I'ma let it go for now.
Oh, I love that.
For now.
That was
I'ma let it go.
okay,
that tickled
all
me
right.
so.
We can move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
Tens for Tramel. I love that.
And that's for whoever else feel like they need to say something too. Say whatever you need to say. Say it with your chest and say my name if you're gonna say it.
All right.
Period, bitch.
All right. So before we get into the show,
And that's no shade. I love it.
They say Tramel with the HR. The HR read was not on my bingo.
These old fat neck hoes come around here acting
okay,
like
T. All right. So before we start,
child.
hey Bando, thank you.
Of course.
Hey, Bando.
Let's get into the show because if we stay on this, T gonna keep going, and
I know you don't like me, bitch. It's not like
No.
that. You are not my problem. You're not an issue for me.
okay.
You're a bully, and I already know you're a bully. I told everybody, Nikki McDade is a bully. I don't mind saying names. Never been scared to say a name to a bitch. Ever.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I
Y'all
gotta
thought
send
I
this-
was scary on
send the
Tuesday.
link
I
to
never
this to my
was. Them hoes
boyfriend.
never came to my face.
He told me to do that.
All right. So getting to the
Oh,
show.
God.
I'm in my 30s. Y'all think I'm about to play with y'all hoes and not say no names? Please.
Getting into the show.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. He said we was gonna do this for more than 10 minutes, and I did it. I'm sorry.
Is it like y'all? But like y'all see how hard it is to move on when somebody tried you. When I was reading Sean, y'all was up there trying to rush me on about the way.
You nobody rush you. You said what you had to say.
No, y'all say I was takes, but I'm talking to these two of here, Tramel and T. Y'all read him down for about almost 20 minutes.
But you,
I ain't saying nothing yet.
you still could have went to his DMs though.
No, the fuck I couldn't.
He blocked you.
I don't message these hoes.
I do.
They'll get addressed
Real quick.
they'll get addressed how I decide. I don't follow none of you bitches.
I don't have to follow you. It don't take a follow to message a bitch.
Okay, so
I am particularly tickled today.
getting into the damn show.
Oh, okay. And if Reese G got a problem, you can come to my DMs. They are open, baby.
Oh my god.
Getting
But I
into
don't have
the
a problem with
show.
that. I'm just trying to
Into the damn show.
make sure he know I ain't got a problem with him. So you can come talk to me about it and you can clear it all up if you want to.
Now that we know that, getting into the show once again.
Yeah.
Now we're in Oklahoma.
Oh my god.
Robert is there first. He's
Yeah.
the one that's giving everybody their room and stuff. Marquise arrives. Robert offers Marquise the room with the bunks and says that he's going to share a bunk with Astro. Tedley only wants to share with JC. JC ain't here from Marquise and his BS. And not to mention, JC said he's not going to be fake. And after that, JC and Tedley confronted Marquise. Whoever want to start can start.
I guess I'll start.
Of course you will.
But I feel like everybody else probably like need a cool down for a second, like recollect themselves. But
Yeah, because you was tipping.
yes. But I was respecting JC's energy when it came to him not wanting to have like no fake, where my hug at or whatever the case may be, because you've been talking shit. However, like as the conversation rolled out, I saw myself slowly scooting away from JC's side of the argument, because I was like, now the way that JC had originally put it was like, oh, I have a party. Oh, would you like to come? You could bring your food or whatever the case may be. You could get some exposure. That was different from how Marquise let it be known that he asked him to come, and give his services, and then tried to pay that man an exposure. Now I don't know about y'all at home, but I'm gonna let y'all know, if I ever went and looked at my pay stub and it said exposure on it, bitch, furniture gonna move in that office.
No shade, no shade, no shade, no shade.
Like
I agree with Jeremy. I slowly saw myself crab walking backwards on Marquise's side, because I do agree with Jeremy on that. JC, now the way that you delivered it was completely different. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, like I thought it was like, hey girl, we have like this huge party. If you want to try to come and bring your food and like do, I didn't know you asked him to to chef the. I was like, no, wait. No, like that's different. But like paying bitches in exposure.
Now,
then again, we getting paid in exposure.
Because my thing is, he told him that he couldn't pay him for the event though.
When?
That's what they said. He said he told me
to get to the meat and the potatoes of the situation, because honestly, what did Marquise really do wrong?
That I don't get what Marquise did wrong, except for
that you telling people, did they ask you, did they pay you?
No.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a small business owner and I have this, bitch.
But
you didn't pay him.
To JC's defense, bitch, you know what they trying to get at. So it's like, bitch, you made it seem like it was real malicious. Like, oh, that bitch ain't paying me. You knew what the bitches was asking.
But you didn't pay him.
It's the truth. You didn't pay him.
I mean, but it's the truth though. What other way can you say no other than no?
Marquise had to say it like that though. Like,
say it like what?
No.
Yeah, but
you knew that you.
How else can you say no?
Yeah, how else can you say no? Like, I mean, we're assuming that he was messy with it.
Have some truth about yourself.
No, you can have the truth and say no.
No, you can be like, no, it was a volunteer event. I was doing a favor for a friend.
Right.
No, girl, I ain't got to do that. No.
Listen, to be real, I feel like JC would have
I'm saying, like, who would ask, are you getting paid for this? I feel like the only reason somebody would be like, I feel like the energy would have to be them looking at the food and being like, oh, did you get paid for this? To me, that's what it gives. Like, they were looking at the charcuterie fruit tray and was up there like, Did he pay you for this? Like,
Yeah, but
is
I feel like
this what the money
JC would have
bought?
took offense to it either way because they just came off of an altercation. So I feel like he probably would have took offense to it either way. My opinion.
But at the end of the day, moving forward,
End of the day, that they got to end, and he didn't pay that man. So
yes, like moving forward, let's never pay somebody in exposure again.
Right.
Like, you know, you might get if it just a $50, $150 of a cash app or actually Zelle or bank transfer. That's more professional. But to like pay somebody in exposure. And then it's like the exposure.
But all he had to do was say no. He didn't have to take the event.
But I'm saying like you paying for him for exposure, but you're not exposing him. You saying that he got to go network by himself. He could have did that if he got paid.
He put you in the room, child.
But so this is where this is why I
it.
have the question, because I'm actually looking at both of them a little bit crazy. Because
right.
I feel like there are details about this whole transaction that we're not getting in this story. Because on one hand, yes, JC, you should have paid him. But then I'm like, with Marquise, how much about this event did you know about? Now, how did JC sell this event to you? Because if you were a professional chef and you said you're going to offer your service, I would have done all of that up front first. Because if you were expecting payment, you should have done all that conversation up first. Mm-hmm. My thing is, I feel like JC probably worded this in a way because JC was making it seem like, oh, he just brought like a fruit tray for this event and he didn't really know what it was. I feel like JC didn't really tell him exactly what it was that was going on. So Marquise is probably like, I'm just going to give you what it is that I got, and it is what it is. But it became this whole thing, and it's like, well, I didn't know there was going to be this big celebrity event. So it's like, on one hand, JC, you probably should have fully explained what it was, what the event was, and what he should have been expected to do. And then Marquise, if you were, being a vendor for an event, you should have. If you were expecting payment, if you were expecting payment, I don't know what they had to agree, but if you were expecting compensation for your services, you should let that be known up front. Mm-hmm. Got your deposit up front.
Yes.
Don't go with this whole word of mouth. I'm gonna pay you later. All this. No. Got your stuff up front. Because when you allow somebody to do that, then you end up in the situation that you're in. You gotta do that shit up front.
Yeah. But even if you do that, Marquise, I still don't know if you really this celebrity chef that you say you are. Because I just feel like if you was, you would have had all your ducks in a row. You damn sure would have came with something more than a fruit tray, Miss Girl. This is how I feel. Like, I mean, if I was chefing it up like that, I always have my shit.
With the fruit tray, that's why I feel like JC didn't even tell him, because it's like, if you don't explain like what kind of, because if it's like a group little like 4 or 5 people, or if it's like something real cute, I'm not gonna do the full, elaborate.
What chef is bringing fruit as a dish to eat? What chef is doing
right?
That?
That's how I feel. I just feel
like did you saute it or something? Like,
right,
what I'm saying,
we would bring fruit trays, not the celebrity chef. I would expect something more. I will expect Scotty to bring something like that. All right, cool. Not Scotty, the chef of cuisine that done got flued out to Paris to cook for this, that, and that. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't expect that. I would expect for you to have something other than that.
And another thing real quick, if it was me regarding my business dealings outside of the show, you bitches would have to sign non-disclosure agreements, because let you had told anybody that you didn't get paid, bitch, I would have been garnished every single one of your motherfucking wages.
I heard that.
Period.
Bitch, I would have had money for the lawyer, just like I had money for the fur, but just not money for you.
Period.
Now that's why I like JC. This is the part where JC looked a little bit crazy, because he said, well, Marquise made it seem like, correct me if I'm wrong, that he was expecting some sort of a compensation, but then JC told him later on, oh, I can't pay you.
Yeah, that's the way he put it.
But then it's like, so somebody asked him, did you get paid for that event? He said, no, I did not.
No.
And then I think the other people that he was asking that kind of went around and kind of made it seem like it was more than what it was. But that's why I was like, okay, so when he said that, like, Marcus, were you expecting to get paid? Did you and JC have an agreement that this was strictly exposure and not, monetary compensation? Like, there's pieces in this that I feel like that are missing that are not completely
It
being
sounds
communicated.
like what type of messy bitch is gonna be? I was like, the bitch who really asked. It was Robert. It had to be Robert.
Why you think it was
Why
right?
you land upon that? How did you land upon that?
I'm just
You
playing.
didn't know, like, my baby.
I'm just playing.
That
I'm like
trying to get past the part where it doesn't matter because the man said the truth. And he said, hey,
either way.
And he just told people he didn't pay me, and that was it. What's the big? He didn't say, and in the scene he was just like, oh, I never said that I expected payment. You already told me with your broke ass that you wasn't gonna pay me. He said, I ain't got no money for you, child. And he said that multiple times.
Well, he said he spent thousands of dollars already. So
yeah, he said, I ain't got no more money for you, child.
But he's doing it as a friend, like you, my friend. I know you do. Come cook you.
They're not friends. Stop saying that.
Well, associates. Like, hey, I got a business opportunity. There's gonna be some celebrities there. You can make it one of your famous dishes. Network a little bit. It's
so
what is the
real?
Yeah, so I did understand JC.
I understand both sides.
How he downed his business by saying the truth that he didn't pay him.
It's just the way he said it. You already know how it is. The way you say stuff. Just like
I'm not.
But this was an off-camera.
What you trying to say?
Was it not? Was this an off-camera situation?
I know, but he was sitting there acting all funny at the damn thing with his arms crossed, like I ain't talking to him.
Well, girl, you got to talk about that. You got to talk about shit that's on camera. Y'all got to act cool in public because I don't know what the real situation is. I don't know how he really told these people because they are actually just assuming that he just did it in a malicious way. He said the way they brought it back to me was like you was expecting payment. He said I never said that, and you are not listening to him.
But
I don't know, but you do know he got a little line problem from what we've seen on the show.
I was just about to say that because of the way he already came in and things have already happened. They have no choice but to think that he was being messy.
I asked you a question, Jeff, and you sat up there and ran with it and gave your real feelings, and I ain't had nothing to do with that. So
that man did not say any. That man barely said anything. This the question is like that. Marquise was saying. So, do you think Kesey's a broke ass nigga who using Seven to get all his projects paid for? Like, and then, I'm saying those are the types of questions that Marquise was asking, and he was like looking at. Yeah, he was looking at Jeff like, so what do you think about that? Oh. And then Jeff said like, yeah, I can see that. I was not
present for that episode like I normally am not.
And then Jeff was like, I can see how you can come to that conclusion, but that's not what I said. And then he
corrected.
And then he went to a Seven and Kesey was up there like, this nigga said that y'all broke, that you using him, that you ain't got nothing going on. That like Marquise was the one who was talking all that shit.
Yeah, that's why I say I could get why they felt as though he was being messy. I get both sides. Even though I agree where Marquise was coming from, I do get why they felt as though he was being messy and he was starting shit. I get it.
Wait, hold on. Happy birthday, Rocky 32. Happy 34th. Will one of the singers on the panel like to sing him happy birthday real quick?
Happy birthday to you. Ooh. Happy birthday to you. Ooh. Happy birthday, dear Rocky. Ooh. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Happy birthday, bitch. We sucking dick all summer, bitch.
Hey, come on.
Phil Collins ain't got no voice today.
You better tell him.
He already did the Oh wait, no, let me do what's his name?
Come on, Choo Choo.
Happy birthday to you.
You can't sing
Happy birthday to you.
That's copyrighted.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Miss Funky for calling me Phil Collins, bitch.
I can't unsee it now.
Okay, so
I am black.
Next scene.
I was getting there.
Okay, you bitches are lucky. Meaning this cast that Tremel did that excerpt at the beginning of this show, and that really switched up my whole mood for this because I was ready to eat everybody up. But that shit tickled the fuck out of me. Like,
we know
when he started going down that excerpt. it like I was like, not he's professionally reading this girl. He was like, because I don't want to cuss.
I don't think of it as a read. I think of it as a call to action to be a better person.
Oh my God. So
like be a better
Not a call to action.
like pussy putting around. Say you got a problem with a bitch. I mean, we in our 30s. We are. You know, in our 30s. He's in his 30s. Girl, you ain't got to pretend to not like nobody. Like, girl, just say the shit. It ain't no problem.
well, Seven and Astro, they arrive and they find
Yeah,
their
they
room.
did.
JC and Rob. Oh, shit. Okay. Y'all don't really give a damn about Seven and Astro finding their room. JC and Robert, they go to the grocery store and they discuss Marquise. And Tetley and Marquise pretty much make amends and say that they just want to have a good time on this trip. Any thoughts about the grocery store conversation?
Listen, it was JC giving Aunt Vicky from Medea's family reunion for me. Because that's what it was giving me in that fur, honey. She was giving me a nasty piece of Aunt Vicky, girl. Shout out to you, JC.
You, Medea, you know that's why I don't have a man. You can't trust them. You can't trust them.
You said, Vicky, shut the fuck up.
Kevin.
You can't find one. You can't find one. You can't find one.
Kevin. That's his name.
I like I had a thought about watching them go throughout the rooms first. I really this whole episode, Jeff, you was annoying the shit out of me.
Me
Now
I can't wait to get to that part.
I'm just gonna be now. I've been boxing, doing martial arts, jiu-jitsu since I was like about 10 or whatever the case may be. Even though I could defend myself, I make sure that when I'm in situations with people that I don't feel safe with, that I watch my mouth. Because you never know. You could get jumped. And anybody could get their ass whooped when they get jumped.
That's true.
So, like, you started this thing off the wrong way, asking Seven about Kesey. And then...
And why do you feel like that?
Yeah,
because I'm saying you're already with two people who don't like you. Sean is not gonna be here on this trip. You already been calling JC a sidekick. You and Marquise have already fallen out. And Taylor definitely ain't gonna defend your ass because you've been trolling the shit out of him with Sean. I'm saying to me, not saying that you can't be messy because of course he can, but I'm just saying if it was me, I would choose smarter situations where I have more of an advantage. Bitches have you in the house walking up on you like they ready to whoop your ass, and you can't go nowhere. You ain't got nobody to defend you.
Y'all don't think that's a logical? Like, where the fuck your man at?
I mean, but wait. This is why I enjoyed this episode because I felt that so many people were wrong in certain areas. It just wasn't one episode of just one person being completely wrong. Like, everybody attacking Tetley for like the first 5
Here you go. I knew we was coming back to that.
I just be saying that to get y'all reactions now.
Yeah, wrong on a couple of different ones, bitch.
I didn't like that mesh rug he had on in his confessionals. It was.
You mean a raccoon fur shawl?
Yeah, it looked like the carpet that he ripped up and threw on his shoulder real quick.
It's fashion.
That's not fashion.
But like I was saying, like,
but I like.
I just want Jeff to realize that people don't like him.
Who don't like him?
Seven really don't like him like that. Astro don't really like him like that. Marquise really don't like him like that. JC don't really like him like that. Like damn near everybody that was on this trip did not really fuck with him. Like Tetley wasn't really fucking with him like that based on the shit that he was doing with Sean. It's just like nobody was really fucking with him. And he just like, you're crying to these like, but we'll get into that. But
I don't think it's his fault, but
you know what? I feel like Jeff is the most confident, baddest bitch on that cast because he gonna go around some bitches that don't fuck with him and still be himself and say, bitch, you still owe an apology. That's some real shit right there. They need some more of that.
Period.
However, People in the comments are saying that we did not talk about Astro's confessional look. So let's
We ain't even got
You
there
know
yet.
what? I don't even.
We ain't even got there. Trust me, we getting there.
I was like,
Now,
what is-
Tramel, we need another excerpt for the outfit. We need an excerpt for the outfit, Tramel.
We definitely going there.
Huh?
We need an excerpt for the
No,
outfit.
I feel like if you're going to wear swimwear for your confessional look, you should definitely make sure that it matches your skin tone. The pink was not pinking,
Oh my God.
and the cup was not cupping. I don't know what kind of titties he thought he had. I don't know if that was he got that out the little girl section, like the little.
Astro gives me the gay version of Sexy Red. That's just what he gives.
But the
me.
Get
face,
it sexy. Get it
the
sexy.
face
He
was
give me
pink,
that.
though. The face was doing something.
What was that?
Macked that face. He macked that face up.
The
Me,
face did look
however,
nice now. The face-
I didn't know if I was looking at
Even though
Lil
it did not
Mama.
match the rest of the body.
I didn't know
Right,
if I
I
was
didn't know
looking
if I
at
was
Lil
looking-
Mama,
right.
Sexy Red,
That
or
Right.
T-Vibes.
ending was not
Tiffany
believable.
Evans, like it was just so many all wrapped up in one. Like,
Tyler
The face-
Perry.
right,
was-
okay,
the face was
RuPaul,
Gotti
you
and
know
the
what I'm
body was
saying?
fine.
Like, it was just giving a whole lot. Like Uncle Clifford, it was just a lot. Like I won't. And then the baseball cap, it was
But
just
I
a
love
lot. Miss Astro, it was a lot, girl.
I'm gonna shut up. That's why I don't talk, because I don't do that.
Wait,
I mean, no
cremation,
shade.
cremation number
Listen, be
5.
who you are. But you know,
If we being real, cremation number 5 is what JC be wearing. If we like, if Marty the only one that recognizes that he comes across a little gray.
I don't
in the face.
recognize her on half the scene, so I couldn't even answer that.
He
for
be
you.
looking good in the
I don't know
scene.
who it is until 5 minutes into
Like
it.
that makeup be looking gray. I'm sorry.
I'm
I
like,
think
who
he's
is
fine though.
that?
I think he's fine though.
He got ass.
He got an ass out this.
Got a
world.
lot of ass.
Yeah, he got a whole lot.
Will
of ass.
Munch.
So
Yeah.
he's just fine because of his ass.
who?
Yeah.
Oh, he got a nice face too.
Who?
JC.
On most of the
Oh.
scenes, until it changes up sometimes.
I don't know. JC a good girlfriend of mine. That's all JC can be, a good girlfriend of mine. What's good, sir? That's Miss JC. Okay.
Somebody said, wait, what did Trilly very embalmed?
Not casket sharp.
Shall not.
Y'all are tickling me today. Y'all are funny.
It's T and Tramel today, and I'm still looking at this vote, and I'm confused.
Me too. Like, has the votes changed yet?
Yeah,
Well, now you and Jeremy are tied. Actually, you and Jeremy are tied for 41%.
do a new poll. Do a new poll.
Because I'm saying.
Because
I'm
we ain't
gonna do
said shit all
I'm gonna-
fucking episode.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do a poll.
It's you and
No,
T.
it's y'all. I'm not doing this. I'm
And
done.
Scotty with her fucking attitude.
I will go to the next scene.
I ain't even did nothing.
And your punk ass wasn't even in the poll. You and Jamar, you fucking Bubba ass.
Well, it only allows 4
Like
people.
Jaws.
I like Jaws. Jaws is a better name. Jaws and Choo Choo. Got good throat and they like to run trains on her. I love them.
Not like to run trains. Oh God.
Choo Choo them Jaws.
My
And
girl
I
is
do
a-
got one thing. Astro, what was you twerking? Cause you ain't got no ass
Astro
in the
in the
first,
comment.
baby. Where was your booty at, Miss Girl?
Let her
You had me
little booties
weak.
matter. And they whole be good.
You had me weak, Astro. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
But
Better
can we?
twerk that spine.
But can we just say that Robert? No, he tickled me at the beginning when he showed Marquise the room, and he said Marquise was like, "We ain't gonna have no. I ain't gonna have no privacy or nothing." And Robert said, "You and Astro need privacy." I'm like,
That
I
part.
miss
Talking about some. I'm 6'1". How my legs supposed to fit up in there? Child, please. The same way it fit in that stall to do what you and Astro did, but we ain't even finna go there. Think of it like the bathroom stall. If you fit in there that time, you'll fit in there that night.
It's just like
They was
scrounge.
fucking.
I just can't even
I need
imagine.
to scrounge just a little bit.
Child, please. They got drunk that night. They closed the door, and y'all know what happened.
How old? Wait, how old is Marquise?
I don't know. That's a good
Late
question.
20s, early 30s.
28, 30.
He might be 30. 31.
He give me like a 31.
He give me like a
early
31.
30s.
I'm sorry. I it's just something
She over here adding her man.
Who?
Shut the fuck up. You so worried about what I'm doing. Like, God.
Was he wrong?
Fucking Scotty.
You stay the fuck out of this.
But was he
That's what you
wrong?
do.
But did I lie?
You stay
Did
out
I
of this.
lie?
Now he was twerking imagination.
Did I lie? To freedom! To freedom! Did I lie?
Anyway, so Jet Jeff arrives. Astro greets Jet Jeff. Jet Jeff is surprised that Astro is greeting him. Kesey's not there. You know, Jet Jeff asked about Kesey, and you know, Seven told him, "Don't ask me no questions." Jet Jeff and Astro revisited the bars conversation, and I guess he felt like he don't need to give Jet another apology because he feels like he already gave him one. Any takers?
I agree with that. He did
I
give
do
a apology.
I mean,
This has been so dragged out.
Y'all the actors.
To me, the guy just was like, you know what? There is room for improvement. There's room for improvement in everybody doing anything. And like what Astro was saying, like, I didn't say that you were shit. I didn't say you can't rap. I didn't say that you were the most terrible artist on the planet. I just felt like, you know what? I feel like you could be better. I feel like any friend would tell me I could be better. But it's like
what we said with what we was talking about the Marquise and the JC situation. It's just the way you say it, and the way that Astro said it was very malicious. But we'll get into that later because I gotta.
Which could be true, but I'm just like, how? What am I? What do you want me to apologize for exactly? Do you want me to apologize for saying it or how I said it? I could apologize for how I said it.
Okay,
but
that's fair.
But for Jet, and you know, I love you, Jet. Me and you will never part.
He annoyed me this episode.
But in this situation, it sounds like y'all are making up, fighting about it again, making up, and then fighting about it once again. And it's just like, what is it that we're supposed to get here? Do you want him to say like, your bars are great, they're flawless, there's nothing that needs to be improved, you're perfect as you are?
But when it comes to artistry, she shouldn't have said nothing because her shit ain't flawless.
That's what I was just about to say.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Can I say
Yes.
Which could be
shit is definitely the shit is definitely flawed.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Everybody, no matter who it comes from, everybody can improve in some way for some.
Everybody can.
Hold on. I just want to say this real quick, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So,
will you though?
I
actually don't want you to shut the fuck up. I'm enjoying this. This is what I'll be wanting from you.
I was thinking about this as I was watching the scene. There is no way there's no way that it is sane for a person to tell you that you need to do better when I'm doing better than you. And I think he really needs to realize that you can't tell me to do better or set my bars up when I am technically doing better than you. You can't help me.
And that is my entire point.
Yeah,
like, girl,
mine too.
It's a right message, wrong message.
Wrong messenger.
And,
Right.
and see, but here's the thing though. We get that, and he apologized for the way that he said it. Can we move on?
That's what I agree with that.
But he keeps on repeating
at this point,
it.
Jet is dragging it out. Let it go.
Yeah.
Who keeps repeating it?
Astro.
What he's repeating is he's not. No, what he's repeating is that's how he felt, and that is how he felt, regardless of how fucked up it may be. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. You can't change his opinion. He's not gonna change his opinion. Maybe change the way he said it, but not exactly what he said is what he's saying.
Okay, well,
There's just found
at the end of the day,
Listen.
like I just feel like don't give me no half-ass apologies because like the next scene you're on a hood apartment building with your stepdaddy or whoever the fuck that was.
He don't know about that. He just found out about that.
I'm just like I don't know. Last season, I was fucking with Astro for the most part until we got to the reunion. I was seeing a whole bunch of shit I didn't understand. Now we're here, and I just feel like people talking shit Then going home to a twin size mattress, and it don't make sense. It's not making. See me. If I had to go, that's like me telling somebody else, "Bitch, you look broke as shit," and then going to take my ass to the homeless shelter.
The people in the comments are ruthless, bitch.
So I get that he feels how he feels about Astro's music. But who the fuck asked you? Nobody asked you for your
I think we all agree to that. But the point is, why the fuck are you keep asking for an apology? He gave you one. You didn't like the apology. Move the fuck on. He's not gonna change.
This hit home.
That's it. Now you definitely got a point with that, because I was definitely wondering why the fuck he kept on asking for an apology. I was like, I don't need an apology.
What exactly are you apologizing for? Okay. What do you want me to apologize for? What I said or how I said it?
Yeah, like what we talking about?
What I said.
He didn't want him to say it at all. Let's say it.
Yeah.
He didn't want him to say that his bars need to be stepped up because he don't care what other people say. Not me, but like somebody else in the comments could say, "Oh, bitch, Jeff can't rap," and he wouldn't give a fuck. But because Astro been around him and knows him and he respects his opinion, he was never supposed to say that to him, like ever. Yeah, that's the whole thing. He wants an apology because he just feels like that'll make him feel better, and I feel bad for him.
Because if we being honest, I feel like everybody on the cast is sitting here not telling Astro the truth about his music. That the shit be sounding trash for the most part, and he don't be rapping on beat. It's like a whole bunch of run-on sentences. It's like the scraps of 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 the scraps that Safari wrote for the scraps of Nicki Minaj rejected content. It's not.
No ass on me, bro.
If we were just all saying how we felt about somebody else's art, it would be different. But the thing about it is, you are projecting your opinion onto me because you feel threatened by where I am right now and where you're at, and that's not fair.
Do you really think that? Because I hate when people use that. I hate when people try to say when somebody feels some type of way or has an opinion about something, they're jealous. Is it just because he's jealous, or is it because that's really how he feels about the music? Why does it have to be jealousy?
I'm sorry. I didn't really hear you for that, for most of that, for all of that sentence.
What I said was, why does it have to be jealousy? Why can't it just be that's just what he thinks? But wait,
let me. I can explain that. We can both do two different explanations, me and Carl. But I'm saying it's coming across as jealousy.
Party girl, come on.
Can y'all mute yourselves real quick?
Why?
Because we can hear y'all.
So
okay, what party girls y'all talking about?
Tashika.
We talking with Tashika. We talking to the viewers. Okay?
No, it's like y'all not.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I was talking to
Tashika said there's a party. She asked if we want to come to the party.
I'm sorry, I'll turn it off. Go ahead, keep talking.
But
go ahead.
But like I was saying, like I feel that it's coming across as jealousy because nothing is warranting this critique. It's different from having like Scotty. I think you were thinking of it as like a thought. Okay, we all have our own thoughts, but when I take it upon myself and critique you, so for example, I'm new to YouTube. I'm only at 7,000 subscribers.
You is?
I'm gonna tell you.
Doing wrong.
I'm gonna tell you, Scotty. You know what? Your shit is kind of whack, and you can really make it better if you did this. Let me tell you what you're doing wrong. So you really need to step your production up. You really need to step this up. You're gonna feel some type of way because you like, well, bitch, I'm higher than you. I've been doing this longer than you, so how the fuck are you gonna tell me to do anything?
Well, somebody actually said that about my stuff, but I don't pay no mind.
but you understand what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, I get it.
And you have stepped up your graphics. So obviously you did.
I mean, but I feel like I don't feel like what Astro said was necessarily wrong because there's like I said, there's always room for improvement for anything. But I feel like people are, chastising Astro because they feel like, well, you're not at a particular level that you feel like Jeff is at. But it doesn't make what he said wrong. Like, if it came from somebody else, would it be like, oh, okay, that makes sense? But it's like, it's still. I don't think he said it in a malicious way. Basically, I felt like he said it as well. You know what? I feel like because I know you, I feel like I know how talented you are. I feel like what you may have put out could not be your best.
But then it goes back to
shout out to Tashika the Leo.
That's my old
That's
coworker.
my girl. That's my
I
girl.
work with her.
We get t-shirts. I was talking to Tashika, bitch.
I don't give a fuck who you talking to, bitch.
You fucking Scotty, you raggedy bitch.
Go ahead, Scott.
You been raggedy. You been raggedy.
Ghetto and urban.
Not Tramel holding her back. Unmute yourself. I want to hear what he said. Mute yourself. I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
Tramel, can you type that in APA format in the private chat so we can read it?
What happened?
I would say maybe he could type that statement that Carl was saying in the private chat.
It was a lot of F-bombs and Scotties, and that's it.
That's all. Everyday talk.
Yeah.
But I guess it just comes from.
That's not the private chat, bitch.
Because I'm trying to see. I'm trying to. He said in the chat. I'm trying to see it from all ends because I mean it could be a situation where it's like you talking about. Because I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to understand it, but it could go either way. It could be like, how the fuck you gonna talk about my music when yours not even charting or mine has this, mine has that? You know, it could go either way. That's all I can say about that.
We were fucking. We were.
But before we get into the next scene, because the next scene was all about that game. A certain somebody in the chat, they have a song that's coming out, and what I'm gonna do at this point is play a snippet of the song. So we'll be right back.
Of course.
No much is left.
No.
And that was Vando Kane with
Then
Run Back. And it will be available on May the 27th. So anyway, that's the song. So yeah, Jamar, I'ma kick your ass.
We love a supportive queen.
What the fuck did I do?
We love a bitch to support her man.
Shut up.
My man, bitch.
Okay.
Jamar, Scotty said, highway.
So the next, so do y'all care about the game?
Hell no.
No.
You know what I want to talk about. Let's get there.
So the
What
next thing, y'all forgot all about the game they played?
No, I forgot. I was at the workout, area.
Like Tadley was fighting to try to understand how to stack those cups.
Oh, that game. Okay,
let's
yeah.
talk
We
about
can
the
move on.
way he was stacked to them cups. I like, so you ain't never played a drinking game. What are you doing?
He's stiff. He can't he can't move.
I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
He got that.
Look at the person next to you. Like, you not seeing how it goes?
It's that stiff person syndrome.
But A for effort.
Was it A?
I give her A for effort.
Okay.
She tried her best.
My best is not good.
Even if it's not good enough, you tried your best. All right, moving on, Scotty by nature.
On. The next one is 7. He tells the people that he and Kesey have broken up, and Jet wanted to know if they can get back together.
Jet, why? Because the people in the comments felt like Jet was trying to shoot his shot. Did y'all get that? Because I missed.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would, and I ain't blaming it. I would have tried to do the same shit. I'm on your side.
First out of a relationship.
Yeah,
one thing I
why
can
not?
say about 7 is very entertaining, because when you first got there, don't ask about Kesey. I want to talk about Kesey. Then you went on a whole rant about Kesey.
Right.
So I'm confused of
But
why
that's
you didn't
another
want
thing,
nobody to
though.
mention it in the first, but then you took this opportunity, this photo op opportunity, where the cameras were up and in the air, red lights were popping, to talk about the relationship. So now I'm confused. Do you not want to talk about it, or did you was setting the putting the sauce on the goddamn situation so that we can talk about it for your moment later on? Because I think
Yeah.
that's what we did it.
Yeah,
And
I
on,
see that.
like,
'Cause
and on top of that, like you came onto the show yourself with this like relationship at the forefront. Like I'm Kesey's man. That's my man. You know, so if y'all not together and y'all came on the show together and you're in a whole nother state without him, I'm sorry, I'm gonna want to know what happened.
And not to mention, like I said earlier, when Jet had asked where he was at, you came in there, asked Kesey's man. So if we see you and don't see Kesey, bitch, what the fuck Kesey at? Bitch, that's a valid question. What the fuck the nigga?
It sound like Kesey been fucking other bitches.
Kesey don't. I feel like the camera world is taking over for Kesey, and I think he don't want to be bothered with all the relationship on forefront, all his life on camera. Like I said, reality TV ain't for everybody, and I think the pressures of it is really getting to Kesey, in my personal opinion.
Kiki, like not Kiki, but Kesey seemed like Kesey seemed like he just trying to fuck, period, and make music, go about his way. It don't seem like he wants the stressors of a relationship and all that comes with it. It seems he's up there like I fucks. I'm pretty sure all of
because last year when he was first brought on to the show, he had talked about he had moved for love and he had did all this stuff for this man that he was wanting to be with. I feel like Kesey is more so a hopeless romantic, but he's also a creative at the same time. And those people that are creatives know how hard it can be to date for people who don't understand what that creative lifestyle is.
Don't date another creative. That's your first mistake.
And so there's a lot of conflict there. So I feel like they probably love each other, but I feel like two people that are creative, especially in the same genre and space, there can be potential, spaces to butt heads and conflict. But I mean, we know that they're okay now, but during this particular moment, this little spat, they weren't really feeling each other.
This fucking Scott.
I don't know. I get what you're saying. Like I'm a creative too. Like and I'm a water sign. You already know that's like one of the most creative. But like to me, it just really feels that he does not want a relationship. It's really given that he's just really he likes the dynamics of a relationship, negatives that come with it.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucking with Scotty. Go ahead.
Girl, she be a whore in the chat or something.
You already know it.
I'm not doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway. Okay. So next thing, and which is the most chaotic part of the show, which I know all of us have something to say about it. Jet Jeff wanted to clear the air. He called Astro Alpha not wearing no drawers. And then it led to Jet Jeff versus Astro once again, to Jet Jeff versus Marquise, to Jet Jeff explaining why he was offended, to Jet Jeff versus Seven.
Jet Jeff was the MVP.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Now this is my time.
Yes.
Right. I have been waiting for this one because if anybody can check anybody here, it would be between Jet Jeff and goddamn Seven. Astro, you do not have a bone in this fight. Now, let's get into some things because there's a lot of things that were said in this particular goddamn scene that I agree with and some I did not agree with.
So let's dissect it.
So let's get into it. So let's start first.
Yeah.
Now, Seven had made a very comment about charting and all this longevity. Sir, let me tell you something. You have thousands and thousands of followers, monthly listeners, a lot. So you should be charting on everything that you put out.
Oh,
let's start there. So, with that being said, charting is a reflection of your support. I'm glad he's watching it. Please come in, pull up a seat. Let me explain to you Music 101. You have thousands of followers all the time. So meaning anything you should put out should be charting. if they're supporting you. Let's start there. So somebody that's charting, I don't care if you have 9 listeners on goddamn boo-boo fucking music TV. It don't matter. In order to chart is a hard accomplishment to do.
D-boy, what are you talking
And
about?
trust me, everybody can't do it. And for you to have thousands listeners, are your followers really fucking with you? Now, on another note, I have to play devil's advocate on the other side. Seven does have thousands of followers. He has sold out shows. He does his thing. He's awarded. We all know who Seven is. So at the end of the day, for you to come for like trying to come for Seven's craft is a little bit different. Look at the fact that you are a Latino person in a predominantly Black environment. So you do have to worry about it. Seven made a very good point. We talk about people like Nicki Minaj, this Trinidadian, who's putting in the work. So Jet made a statement. We talk about something. I don't hear anybody say this about Post Malone or Eminem. Glad you mentioned these names. These are people who are putting in the work because they know they're in a predominantly Black environment and they're putting in the work to say that, hey, I can stand toe to toe with you. At the end of the day, now let's go back to Astro. I think that's what Astro was trying to say. But at the end of the day, I understand what you're saying, Astro. Right message, wrong messenger. This is the message that Seven could have delivered to Jet like he did. And I agree with that. But I think they both made very, very great points for both of them. But at the end of the day, Jet has charted top 10. I have not seen anything that Seven has done that yet. So, with that being said, this was the perfect battle that I was looking forward to. Just me.
Get ready to do your math. TLC makes 33 cents.
Listen,
makes 33 cents for 33 points in an album. 10 million albums, $3.3 million. And that nearly puts us in the 5.7 tax bracket.
That's how it happens. You got to understand that first. So there's no reason you can sit there and say that charts don't mean nothing. I got thousands of followers. Then baby, you should be on the charts every day then. So something ain't adding. But at the end of the day, you do have the following. Jet has the charting. Y'all both in your own right. So at the end of the day, that's just what it is.
So I got a question.
And that was my thing on that.
Are you upset that he said that he was the head honcho and rap in that group?
Who?
Over Jet?
Honestly, if I would have to pick a head honcho in the group, it would be Seven.
Why do you feel that way?
Seven has charted. Now let's go back up a little bit. He has charted before. He does have thousands of followers, thousands of views. So if you want to put the math together, yes, Seven would be in the lead. He would be.
Okay.
But Jet is a contender.
And
Seven's been doing it longer.
One of y'all, is it my mic or is somebody else mic got that feedback?
It's yours, bitch.
It is? Y'all hear it?
Is it mine?
I don't know whose it is. Do you hear it from me right now?
No.
Yep.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Carl, you old lying ass whore.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
Shut up. Anyway, like I was saying, this is what I was talking about from earlier. Here you are, Jet Jeff. You are not really realizing the circumstance that you're in. Nobody in this room like you like that. Not to mention, you've already kind of pissed off like Seven about 3 or 4 times already because he told you to stop asking about Kesey. You made it a point to do that again, which is why he held that contempt and waited to like jump you with Astro. His anger towards you, like badgering him about those Kesey questions, is what really quelled him into wanting to argue about is hip hop Black or not. Honestly, I don't think he really would have gave a fuck if you didn't really bother him that much. But because you did, and he fucks with Astro more than you were gonna get jumped regardless. Now, however, I do not think that Jet Jeff is like colorist or racist or any of those things that Seven was. I feel like he was trying to allude to at the beginning of the conversation as it opened up. However, like Seven, you definitely started that conversation off wrong, talking about I'm the head honcho of you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if the 2 or 3 on top of us have 18 billion subscribers. I ain't about to call no bitch the head honcho of me.
Now, why are we in it?
I'm giving a comparison. So like I can completely understand why Jeff felt the need to bring up, bitch, I'm party. Like you can't be the head honcho of me. We could be peers. You could be like a.
But honestly, they are peers. But they, like I said, one has a bunch of followers, and one doesn't charge that much. One charts that don't have a lot of followers. Like y'all in the same boat. Y'all both got 2 accomplishments that a lot of artists that we talking about in this realm don't have either.
Yeah.
So
who is singing Feliz Navidad though?
Feliz Navidad.
Who is that?
Feliz, my nigga.
This and like in the midst of the argument, everybody was just like roasting the shit out of Jeff. There was like, but you like the J-Lo.
Your sink stank.
You like the J-Lo rap. I was like, now who the fuck said that? It didn't put the camera on.
that was funny.
Who said that? Was it JC?
I think it was JC that said that. It was funny as shit.
JC,
No, it was Marquise, wasn't it?
JC was drunk the whole time.
JC was drunk.
Because they was calling him Jazzy Jeff too.
Jazzy Jeff.
JC was yelling, screaming, doing everything this episode.
You ain't gonna let me be great.
Like it was crazy.
Jeff.
But can we honestly say, like I felt like, because people in the comments were trying to make it seem like Jeff was being bullied in that moment, but I for one don't think so, because he got this whole thing started. Like what?
Yeah, I don't think he was being bullied at all. I don't
Yeah,
think
but the problem that I had with what Jeff did is because we've already strung this whole "you saying my bars are weak" for 6-7 episodes now.
Right.
Okay.
JT.
That's just how that man feels. He's not. There's no need to apologize for it. He's even if he says he's sorry, that's how he feels. Nothing's gonna change it, right? So if we come and be like, you know what you said hurt my feelings. That's cool. Okay, we can tap it up. We can move on. It's no big thing. We cleared the air, right?
Exactly.
Among the 3 of us. Then we get to the group, and then you say, I've never gotten a full apology from you. It's like, well, now wait a minute. We just said 10 minutes ago that we have let this go. Why are we bringing this back up again amongst the grass?
That's true. I agree.
What do you want from me?
And another thing I did not like, I was like 7, like, although you may not like Jeff, I don't know why the fuck you trying to sit here and make it seem as if Astro's critiques on Jeff's art or his talent is, valid. Like, that shit is not cool. It's not equivalent to a 12-year-old Twitter stan commenting at you. That's not equivalent. This is a grown-ass man in a bikini bra, like, talking shit to me about what the fuck I'm doing in the studio. Like, it's not the fucking same. Like, I was really irritated. I was like, don't do that. Like don't insult our intelligence just because you don't like Jeff. And that was what I was getting irritated with. I was like, Jeff, it would be different if you didn't give a fuck and you was just trolling everybody, asking people the hard questions, and you truthfully didn't give a fuck. But you can't want to be messy to people that you've rubbed the wrong way and they don't like you, and then get mad when you don't get the response of acceptance that you want. I don't need no bitch to accept me.
Because clearly you give a fuck.
Exactly. And I'm just saying, me personally, that's like Astro telling me, oh, why did you only graduate with 2 majors, not 3? Like, girl, you didn't even graduate. Like, I wouldn't be upset. Like, I was like, it doesn't really make sense.
I just wouldn't put as much weight on this person's opinion, because there's always, no matter what you do, no matter what accomplishment you make in this world, there will always be at least one ratty bald head bitch that will try to discredit you and your accomplishments, and there's nothing you can do about that.
What the fuck you trying to say, Jamar?
I said what I said.
Someone in the comments said if a group of Latino people were throwing microaggressions towards the only black person in the room, you would call it bullying.
But that's not what's happening, so we can discard that.
And
I don't feel like
Jet
nobody bullying
started
him.
all this shit.
Yeah,
So like
That's not
never-
what's happening.
stop
so we can
that.
discard it.
Like, never mind them calling him J-Lo or Selena. Maybe that is a bit much, but however, he did start it.
But that probably would have never happened had he never even started. Like I agree with Jamar and Jeremy. You can't say, well, listen, I want this to be peaceful and copacetic, and then 5 minutes later you bringing shit up. And then you want to sit around and feel away, or other people want to feel away when small little things get thrown around. Nah, that wouldn't have happened had he stuck to the motive, and that's just having fun. See,
Yes.
Jeff, when you play these games, this is what happens.
He
Deal with
tried
it.
to get some shit started and he got
Yeah.
ate the fuck up.
And that's what
And it is what it is.
And that's what I was saying at the beginning. Like, it would be different if you had friends there around you that was gonna keep the shit going with you. But like, you starting shit amongst the people who don't like you. Like, none of those girls like really fuck with you like that. So that is not the environment where it's time to start shit. Because then
Well, I mean,
you got Marquis about to walk up on you like he about to put hands on you.
I ain't gonna necessarily say don't nobody there like him, but do I think they like him enough to like stand in the gap or stand in the way of him getting his ass whooped? Nah, I don't think they like him to that extent.
What
but do I feel
JC
as
did,
though
JC.
Yeah, that's what I like about him.
I like that he just be standing on business.
I
Like,
love
bitch,
that.
I want my apology. I don't care who in the fucking room, bitch. Y'all don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I want my apology from that bitch right there.
I'm saying I respect that too.
What
the fuck was that?
What?
I ain't hear nothing.
Oh, we did. It's over here.
Yo, y'all got goals.
I was like,
Building
I
falling
respect
apart. We in
that,
the ghetto.
but
Y'all
what
got
I'm
goals.
but what I'm saying is like you can't like seek validation and approval from the people that you trying to stand on business with.
I don't think he want validation. He might do, but I see it as I want my respect from you bitches.
Why do you give a fuck if these bitches respect you?
But like,
If
but if that's like his
I
opinion,
earned it.
that's like his taste. If that's not like what he might necessarily like or personally care for, it's like you can't. There's always gonna be somebody that you can put out your best shit. There's always gonna be somebody that's like, this ain't for me. I feel like it could be better. You can't take that to heart every time.
and at the same time, Jeff,
bitches that are around me because bitch, y'all the ones that I see.
I get that.
Now, if it's a random person on the street to say they don't fuck with my music, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But y'all hoes see me every day, and you're gonna respect me because I'm doing better than y'all.
yeah, but see, that's my whole thing.
That's
Though
still
you want respect from people.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
What if
but
they
you
see
want
them every
respect for
day?
people
That
they're
opinion
better
is
than.
okay.
Like that's just ridiculous. Like I mean, let's just be honest. Other than Seven,
He said to Seven,
who else
he said,
up there
"Bitch,
really
I'm
have a whole lot going on that he
he
really needs to care like that?
That's what he said. Is that not what he
Like-
said?
Say that.
He said, "You bitches gotta
I mean-
respect me because bitch, I've done better than y'all." That's
Well,
what
yeah, like why
and that- y'all
am
don't
I
respect me.
seeking
But he never
validation
disrespected him.
or
Though. He never
approval? That
disrespected
don't
him.
make no
Said that your shit
sense.
was trash. He said, I feel like it could be better.
And I don't care. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. from you.
But right now in this lane, we all can be better. But as of right now, I'm doing better than you.
So you can't throw
But that
shade.
still doesn't
Why
negate the
not?
fact
You
that it could be
can't
better,
throw
though.
shade.
That was the whole point.
You can't afford it.
You can't afford
That
it.
was the whole
I
point.
get
It's
it.
never said that. He never said that I'm better than you. He said that you could be better, which you just said was true.
But you can be better because I'm better than you. So you can't.
We
tell
all
me-
But
can
does
be
that say
better.
that you're perfect? He says saying that you could be better. That's still true.
It's still true, but bitch, not from you.
Not from
you.
hell.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's still true.
I mean, it
not
is
from
still
you.
true, but
Like I said,
it's
right
still one of
message,
the
wrong
things.
messenger.
Yeah,
You take that
that's
pink
what it
bra
is. Even
and
though,
go
like,
sit down.
I subscribe to Jill Scott saying, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do.
But if you can't tell me what to do,
you can't
you can't tell me what to do. Right.
Bitch.
Like I could accept criticism from my videos from
Period.
y'all quicker than I can accept it from a bitch that's watching me. You understand what I'm saying? See, if it's coming from one of y'all, well, you know what, T, I really felt like it could have been like this or like that, then I really wouldn't take that to heart. But if it's coming from somebody that's in the comments, or if it's coming from another content creator that got like 5 subscribers, and you talking to me and I got 24K,
But this goes back to what I said earlier about
it's like
the JC and Marquis situation. Like, for example, I'm gonna put myself on the stage because, like, everybody know I make twerk music. I make good time music. So I have friends that are more lyrical, and they wanted me to do more lyrical, but the way they said it, so like we gonna do a different type of song, and we gonna do something else. So it forced me to kind of step my bars up for the type of song that we were doing. So with that being said, it's like, if you're telling me something like I need to step my bars up, what are you doing to help me? Are you really my friend, or are you just trying to throw shade? Because you told me to step my bars up, but you did it on camera. So are you trying to do it because you're really trying to help me, or are you doing it because you're trying to be shady? And bitch, things like that to get your ass whooped out here in these streets. So please do not play with me, especially when I'm charting and you're not. Steven got thousands of followers and you don't. You are the last bitch to be talking around there in your pink bra telling somebody what they need to step the fuck up.
Right.
Okay?
And I don't consider Jet Jeff and Astro peers of the music industry.
They're not.
I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't. Just because a bitch doing the same thing as you, that don't make that hoe your peer. Nah.
But
and that's a lot of things. We all do this independent shit, but there's a lot of us that are elevated above a lot of you bitches. And
but if she's successful in the same realm, then they are your
on anything. When your ass can't sell 2 records, your lyrics might be 10.
But how can
bitches listening to your song?
But how can you say that? And this is basically piggybacking off what T said. How can you say they're not your peer if you're doing the same thing? It may be at a different level.
Your mama and your cousin listening to your song, and my shit's on the charts. We ain't in the same lane, sweetheart. If
you're doing the same, I'm not saying you in the same lane. You could be a peer to someone, but not be in the same lane as them.
When you're running track and field, there's 6 different lanes. We're all doing the same things, but there's 6 different lanes for a reason. Stay in yours. Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you're doing the same thing just in a different way, you're still a peer.
So if that's the case, shut the hell up, stay in your lane, and let me stay in mine.
So I'm gonna say
your fucking opinion's not warranted.
I'm gonna say it in a way that we will all understand. So picture it, Sicily,
1922,
right? So we have Beyonce, right? She's dominating in country music right now.
Period.
Let's say Lil Nas X comes up to Beyonce and says, "Girl, you could have did a little bit better with that country music. That just don't hit right. You can't tell me that I could do better at country music when I've surpassed you completely and you tried it and it did not work." Guess what, baby? It's slamming for
and
me.
I wouldn't even say Lil Nas X. Let's say she got y'all with Beyonce with no country music. K. Michelle tap her on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, this is the way you should have done it." Girl, excuse me, ma'am. You sit your ass over there with that VSOP and leave me the fuck alone.
Not much.
Just say it.
You know he loves it.
I know you love it, and I love K too.
I was gonna use that reference, but I know how you feel about it.
True enough, but we don't call it what it is. You can't tell me to do something that you have not done.
Yeah.
I don't need to step my bars up if you ain't got to where I've gotten it. If I made a song that said Beyonce, 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 and it turned on every fucking country record, you can't tell me that I need to step something up, and bitch, you ain't done that, and you're still doing videos on you all. Not saying nothing wrong with that, because I love me a ghetto ass video. I'm a ghetto bitch myself. But at the end of the day,
it's what's up.
All I'm saying, and mind you, what I told y'all last week when we talked about this a little bit, it's the bitches that don't chart and don't sell no records that always got this, that's always doing this. It's always them bitches. The bitches that's charting, we not doing that.
But does that really matter sometimes? I mean, like,
yes, what you doing?
There's a lot of people that don't have good music.
It matters because Astro brought it up.
I'm not even talking about just that. I'm just talking about it, like, period. Because people like to throw sales in about a lot of things, but just because you sell a lot of records don't mean you're a good artist either.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Let me break it down for you.
It's the validation that people actually really.
Not even that.
If this is gonna support you, they gonna buy your music. Child, they ain't buying it, and they just streaming it, child. They just throwing you a little.
But not even that. In this day and age where we are in music today, it does matter. Now, if you want to talk about who's lyrically the best and whose music is better quality, then you need to take a time capsule back to 1990 when that mattered. It don't matter now. Right now, we're at the end of the day, we all in the same boat because we all sit on Web Reality. We still all on YouTube. But at the end of the day, people got to realize that this day and age, numbers is what matter, which is why I said Jeff and Seven having the conversation made a lot more sense to me than Astro ever uttered her mouth to say anything.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I think
And
Astro,
Astro, you can't give me no advice when you constantly look homeless too, friend. That's another thing that goes against you, baby. You can't give me no advice when you constantly look homeless and you look like you sleep on a futon with no damn sheets on it, baby. You can't give me no type of advice when we come to your house to a party and there's only one shot glass. Twice in the season that had done happened to you, Astro. Like Astro, you can't give advice like that, Astro. I'm sorry you can't, because your life don't reflect the shit that you give. Sorry. And that's just that. That's like a cockroach coming to me trying to tell me how to run my shit. We can't do that.
Not a cockroach.
I mean, but am I lying?
So
Come on, Jamar.
I feel like that's definitely a point to be made. That is absolutely a point to be made. However, with like music consumers, because like a lot of us are music consumers, right? And we are the ones that stream the music of these artists, right?
Right.
And coming from the angle of, if you're an artist, you're going to try to cater to as many people of those consumers as possible. So I feel like you're not going to please everybody. That's just a really proven fact. You're not going to be able to please everybody. Right. But those of you that give you criticism, you can choose to take with it as you will. You can use it or not. But it's like, those are still the people that are, at least to me, what Astro said was coming from somebody who wanted you to see you do better. It didn't come across to me as somebody that was trying to tear you down. Okay? When you're trying to appease to a consumer, those are the opinions.
Okay, I got another. Somebody had
Jamar, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying if your critiques are okay.
Go ahead, Jamar.
My bad.
I'm just saying, as a consumer, you have to take in the opinions of your entire audience, people that are in the field that you're doing. And the thing is, like I said, you're not going to always appeal to everybody, but it's like, if people that are trying to better you, you have to sort of take that with what it is. It's not, everything isn't always like, I'm trying to tear you down, I'm trying to make it seem like I'm better than you. That's not always what it is. You know, these are the people that are going to continue to stream your music. The common consumer, not everybody that's streaming your music is doing what you're doing or better. You have to appease to the people that are just casual listeners. You have to appease to the people that are just like ones that are going to attend your concert tickets. The people that attend the concert tickets aren't rappers, artists, this, that, and the fourth. They're just people who enjoy the art form. So if they have critiques about it, there are people that are going to always have critiques about it. You can't go against everybody that critiques your artwork.
So who is Astro's consumers? Who in here in the comments is listening to Astro's music? Put a 1 in the chat if you listen to Miss Astro's in the chat. Put a 2 if you don't.
Yes, 1 or 2.
This is what I want to see. Who up in here that ever listened, streamed, or bought anything of Astro's? And I'm gonna be fair with it. In the past month,
y'all know I love to ask the 1 or 2 question. I fucks with that.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Jeremy Man, I missed it.
Yeah, that was Jeremy Man, honey.
Period.
Yeah, support your king.
Oh, shut up, bitch, because you support yours.
I just gave him the support to support his king. That's all I said.
Shut up, fucking.
And I understand what Jamar is saying, and I promise I'm not trying to be down on Lil Astro. I'm not, because I get it. We all got to start somewhere. We all got to find our niche. I get it, but it's just like Miss Girl.
Busy, they entertain me. Come on.
Okay, somebody made a good point. Somebody said, okay, so most of the people that's in the chat said 2. But the question is, and this is what Hello said. The question is, are we Astro's audience?
Absolutely
Is
not.
that the reason why we're not buying?
Well,
Absolutely
I'm,
not.
well,
Astro,
I'm in my 20s. So is he out here making music for teenagers?
Astro, baby, I am 36 years old. You are not in my playlist nowhere. Your
Okay,
name ain't on my
but
dough, honey.
the question I said that because
Coffee would see her.
someone said that in the chat, but also you said okay. So Jeremy said I'm in my 20s. So is he making music for teenagers? I'm gay, but I don't have a gay audience either. The only
Yeah,
time
me either. I don't either.
is for this.
Yeah, I don't either. Most of my audience is women.
Yes.
And the
90%
occasional trade
actually.
because they boyfriend think I'm funny.
Right.
So, you know, I ain't for the gays. I'm not for all of the gays, you know.
I know I'm not. They don't like me at
I'm
all.
denouncing the chasing panel.
Why?
Why?
I'm just saying that. Like I've been like bitches have been denouncing shit all on Twitter lately. Somebody like one of the girls just went viral because she denounced going to Spelman. She just denounced her school. I denounce homosexuality.
Oh my God, not you.
See, us lesbians love you too. And I live for the les. Okay, I live for the les too.
Yeah, our audience is mainly made up of women. Men don't support us like that.
They say it's because of the shows we watch. Is it? Because I reviewed Chasing Dallas, I reviewed Chasing Atlanta, I reviewed Chasing LA. I mean, you know, I reviewed The Come Up, I reviewed G Status, I reviewed a lot of
The Come Up, yeah.
Yeah. New York and Miami. So I mean, you know.
But I'm gonna also say this too, and it also goes back into the whole marketing aspect. And people wonder why I didn't necessarily need to put a commercial on Chasing, but I did that because if we're doing this panel, and you know the Chasing audience don't watch me, so therefore I felt like okay, well if I'm gonna promote this panel, make it better, you know, make it get to where it needs to be and put eyes on it. Why not just make a whole ad just for the panel itself and not for my channel? Because they're not going to watch my channel for anything else. They're only going to watch it for the Chasing panel. So why not just talk about the Chasing panel and put it up there? You know what I'm saying? So
I just want to say I put you in the room.
he quoted what JC said.
Oh.
But
yeah,
like,
he said, I put you in the room, god damn it.
Like
I put you in the room, god damn it.
I'll be damned if a bitch gonna pay me an exposure.
I would actually appreciate exposure as long as I'm being exposed to Beyonce.
Now the thing about exposure is you contract. Like to me, what would need to happen is you would need to give me a selection of what you want from my menu, and then you would need to advertise that the event is getting catered by me. And then when we have the food at the party, I want a sign up that says the food is by here with cards next to the food. So that way people will know who did this and how to contact me so I can get business. And they know like, oh, follow this person if you like the food. Like me having to go hustle around the party so people know who I am. I could have did that if I just went to the party myself.
let me put this. I love Carl. So
I love you, girl.
buying his songs on iTunes and then streaming. Why? Because he responds to me on IG and makes me laugh. He reminds me of my Em'd son. Thanks.
Yes. I love you, girl. Shout
Well,
out.
listen, Bando, you working with Astro that'll be ideal. It'll bring more ass him, and maybe you could teach Miss Astro. Maybe you could ghostwrite. Make her some bars. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could do something like that. So I'm for it, Bando.
Oh no.
All my
I'm for
features top songs on everybody I've done it with.
Make her write her a cute little bar.
I
You
can
know what I'm
handle his
saying?
song.
Butcher up a little bit.
Y'all must don't see this coming. That you and Tramel could feature Astro on one of y'all videos. That's
We
what
love people. We be like
I
that.
can see that.
Over here, Astro, I'll work with you.
I can see that.
They'll stream it.
Now this is true. Astro was originally on the Nasty. He was on
Sure
Nasty.
was. Astro flipping a song with us.
But what?
Oh,
he
thank
was.
you, Mom.
I don't want no ass, Bando. See, Bando, you
I'll
can't
let
do that. See,
Bando
we
come
gonna
tell the
spit
story.
it to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let me see. I talk so much crap on here, but this panel's helping me through my nasty divorce. I appreciate you all. Oh wow.
Not the
Oh,
nasty.
you're welcome, friend.
Okay.
Shout
Leave
out to
that man,
Jeff
something off
and Markel.
Oh, Markel in here too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jeff,
I
what's
was
good,
talking
bro?
advocating for you. You my motherfucking friend.
We do it for you like Jeremy do for Tedley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, we had the windmill for you, sir.
Oh my
We was
god.
windmilling
Wayne
for
appreciate it.
Love you, Jet.
I couldn't
you.
imagine.
Was
I
messy
couldn't-
as fuck this episode.
I
though.
Sure was.
But
Every minute of it.
we love all of that. That's what makes you. You.
How would it have moved if you had
If you didn't offer your services,
Yeah, you offered up your services.
if
I
you did
couldn't
not,
even imagine
Where would we
Tramel
be?
and Astro having a conversation. Wow.
Yeah, we probably won't.
let me one hood bitch to the next. Hood
Yeah,
princess
I-
meet the hood king.
I'm not.
Now, however, I did make another poll as Carl asked me to. And the poll was
on top.
who has showed out so far tonight.
I ain't even did that. Y'all got T in the end, and T been acting crazy off since the beginning.
And we got Carl at 39%, Tramel at 32%, Jeremy at 20%, and T at 10%.
Thank y'all. I appreciate
I
it.
love how me and Scotty aren't even on the list.
Right,
We are
fucking Scott.
We are the moderate white women of the group.
Well, I told y'all it only
No,
can be 4 people.
actually,
Judging by those
Mark was a
elbows.
loudmouth tonight, and he had a lot
was,
of
a lot.
opinions that were very ostentatious, and I'm using big words on this.
Very what?
Do you know what that means? Of course you do.
Oh,
You're a very ostentatious ass hoe.
Does Scotty do that?
I
No, I'm
do,
talking about
bitch.
Can I just say one thing?
Scotty's still ready.
This is off topic.
Okay.
Y'all, I was in the car today and like I listened to the Fan Mail album by TLC like a lot of times, but I've always skipped over this one song, and that shit had me crying in the car on the way home from work today.
What song? I miss you so much.
Yes. How did you know? Baby, like when she sang and I was lost, I was like,
Not
Was you
then.
lost, bitch?
I like
This was your loss.
silly hoe waiting for your call like the mother do.
I do.
I ain't never
rest
been
in
no
peace to
one.
Left Eye, the real creative force behind TLC. Like,
Yeah.
rest in peace. When I found out that TLC was supposed to sing Heartbreak Hotel, but they passed on that, I was like, girl, why? And then they passed up, and then they passed up on
Where my
then they
girls
passed
at?
up
Girl, we
on
got
Where
you.
My Girls At. Hit Me Baby One More Time. I was like, T-Boss
Listen, because you're
now see, Hit Me Baby One More Time is not in the TLC.
You don't hear TLC singing that?
Hit Me
T-Boss
Baby
ain't
One More
that-
Time. I don't see them. I don't see them doing that. That's a little too true.
But wait.
No,
Listen,
T-Boss would have hate that.
Jamar, hold on. Like, can I just want to do one thing real quick. I just want to show y'all one thing real quick. I'm going to
like show me how you want it to be.
That is Britney white girl anthem. I do not see TLC.
because my loneliness is killing me.
And Chili come in.
I still believe.
Now
I think
that
everything
I
happens the way
heard
that it was
Britney
supposed to.
I'm fine with Britney having it and
Right, that's very Britney's realm. I'm glad.
Yeah,
that Britney
it
got
is.
It's
And now
great for
that
Britney.
she did it, I'm young.
listen to this.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
It's really not
No.
That's AI.
Oh, baby, how was I supposed
Period.
to know that something wasn't right?
Yeah. Come on,
baby, I shouldn't
Watch
have
this.
let
Chili come in. I know
you
why.
go.
Come on, Bob.
Come on,
Now
T-Bob.
you're right aside and show me
Billy.
you wanted to be.
Period.
Tell me, baby.
That's true.
Cause I need to know now because
It's fucking up.
Come on.
this kid.
I'm trying to tell. Look. I'm telling y'all, all of those songs, it was meant, and you can hear it. I'm able to hear it now. I'll even let you hear the one for Heartbreak Hotel. That's the one that gagged me the most.
I could see.
I'm now.
Heartbreak Hotel?
Heartbreak, fine, but
I would see Heartbreak Hotel
Yeah.
before I see Baby One More Time.
yeah,
They
I
was
don't
in
know
Heartbreak
about
Hotel.
Baby
I
One
can't
More
see
Time.
that.
I can't.
You're
Baby
right.
One More Time just doesn't seem to fall in this universe. for me.
I can actually see. I've been living so crazy and sexy, cool, and I think
I wonder what Left Eye's verse would sound like on this.
We wouldn't have a verse
Why not?
because this is strictly an R&B song. You can't really rap on this.
Look at Jamar.
Get a choo-choo.
Listen to this.
You said you'd be here by now.
Now wait a
Now
minute.
this falls more to the PLC Brown.
Your time. You didn't think to call me, but I see trying not to cry. Asking myself why you do tell me.
The Watchmen still coming.
Since you're not around for me
Oh, I
to
could've
tell
thought
you,
I could've thought
baby,
it.
face to face.
Oh yeah.
Now this I'm here for.
I'm writing you this letter, and this is what I had to say.
Now y'all definitely
Hold
gotta
on,
work on the chorus. Y'all gotta work on the chorus. The chorus is plain. I mean, you gotta work on the
Hold on,
chorus.
let them cook.
I ain't
Let
for the
'em cook.
chorus. I need some of the
Let
chorus.
them cook now.
But other than that, I'll be fine.
Oh, that's what's had this song too. Where my girls at? That's what's had it too.
Are y'all kidding me? Really?
Yes.
There's like, wait, and this is the reason why Left Eye was not fucking. This is the
Now I
reason
see
why
why
Left Eye was not
y'all
fucking
passed
with
up some
the.
good shit now.
This is why Left Eye hated fan mail, because she turned in Where My Girls At. She turned in Heartbreak Hotel. She turned in Hit Me Baby One More Time, and they all were rejected.
Oh hell no.
But they still had hard ass singles. They had No Scrubs, Unpretty. You know, what's the other one?
But with them songs on it, that bitch would have been triple goddamn diamond.
I can hear Left
Oh,
Eye.
I don't like it. No, that 702 did that.
Yeah.
They need that one. No, I don't like that.
I don't like it.
That's a no for me.
I don't like it.
I don't
Gotta
like it.
But
turn
like,
to right there.
what I was saying was like, it is so crazy to me how Left Eye was so ahead of her time. Like, I don't know. I'm a huge TLC fan, strictly like
I
mostly
did not know that because I am too.
like strictly more so Left Eye. I watched that Last Days of Left Eye documentary like
so
10
bad.
times, like 10 to 15 times almost each year. Cause I think that she was just such a profound, thinker, thinking forward, and she was business minded. Like it's like, so like when I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, that's probably why that 3D album wasn't that good, because like Left Eye wasn't there to have any like creative input. The only song that she really was able to like lay down with the group was Girl Talk, and she ate that song the fuck up.
I'm trying to see, but I know Rainy Days by Mary was supposed to be on that album too. And
Yeah.
to figure out how they would sound on that.
T-Boz was just rejecting all of it. Like T-Boz rejected so many songs, and if T-Boz said no, because she was the main one singing it, Left Eye couldn't do anything about it. And that's why she was so pissed off at them, because she was up there like, bitch, you don't hear these songs and how good they sound. We would eat this the fuck up. I was like, when I heard they passed on Heartbreak Hotel, I was like, oh, child, I would have loved to hear that from her. And that's why Whitney Houston had 2 people singing it with her, because the song is structured for 3 people.
Right. Makes sense.
I'm sorry, I'm a music nerd and an anime and manga nerd. So I look at a whole bunch.
I love to hear how songs were made for one person and went to the other.
It went to another person.
To speculate what it would sound like. But see, sometimes, in most cases, it finds its proper home. Most times.
Okay, so are you saying that for J-Lo and Ashanti?
That was never a proper home because Ashanti sang everything.
Ever.
I mean, I'm just saying, since we get down that topic, I wonder what it would have sounded like had Ashanti actually had her fucking songs versus J-Lo.
Or if
I mean,
Shantae
then
Moore to
J-Lo
get her
wouldn't-
song stolen from her by J-Lo.
J-Lo would not have a music
Listen
career.
to-
If that was the case.
Have y'all listened to J-Lo's music outside of Ashanti? It's very terrible.
I'm
I
sure.
don't even listen to J-Lo. I don't.
Like, I listened to Ain't Your Mama today. It was the most
That is a
childish song.
terrible song. That
I
right there
had
was a
one
terrible song.
J-Lo album,
What about-
and
what
that
about
was
that
the actual
big
J-Lo album.
Booty, but you
That was
got
the
a
only one I
big
got.
booty.
I ain't even got that one. I just got the J-Lo album.
When Booty came on,
And I didn't even like that.
Now I don't know what y'all talking about. Like I definitely fuck with the songs that Ashanti didn't like. Love Don't Cost a Thing.
That's one of the few.
If you're gonna give me a shoe,
That song made my
you wanna
skin
get
itch.
my
I hated it.
love. Even if you
It
broke.
made my skin itch. I hated it.
This is that's a great suggestion. But that's part of what we're gonna do when we move into pop culture and stuff. We're gonna be doing like this is basically a preview of what we'll be doing when we do pop culture and stuff. Talk about music and stuff like that. So yeah.
Would you say that it was a prelude?
Yes. Shout out to the prelude. 4 years.
If you had my love and I gave you,
Baby, that was full on Shantae Moore, but we
Right.
Oh, I have that song on my phone. I love Shantae. If I Gave Love.
period. The
From her
exact same
different-
song, just mild lyrical differences.
But I'm gonna go on to close this out because we're gonna be on here all night and tea yawning and shit. For the person that's asking about where it's after dark, it's in members only, honey. I told y'all we go live and it goes straight to members only after it's done. Straight.
I cannot wait to watch this playback to see that beginning part with Tramel. Cause like Tramel, I don't know, like Tramel is he's just so unintentionally funny. Like,
wait, what did I do?
I was like, that excerpt that you did at the beginning, it tickled. You don't understand. I was in here crying. I was trying to hold it as you were reading down the bullet points. Because first of all, I was like, who the fuck is Harviana?
Oh, that's another.
Yeah, we know what that is.
He was like, on July 5th, 2024, I reached Harviana's live and I saw Reese G talking
I don't
shit.
want that narrative out there. I never saw any live from none of these people. It was brought to my attention.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm just playing.
I don't want nobody thinking that I look for shit. I don't.
I really had no idea about any of this until you said something.
Until they brought it.
I had no idea about it either, but I'm glad you said something, bitch.
Can I also say this again? Like, I really don't like it when people try to pit us against each other. I really don't. Like, honest, like all jokes aside, like this is not me and Carl's panel. This is Scotty panel. He just invited me and Carl on here as permanent guests. Not permanent guests, but permanent members of this panel.
I'm about to say y'all don't know damn guests.
I'm not with the whole disrespect and tea thing either. I don't think anybody needs to get replaced. I feel like it's a balance. If it was just a whole bunch of me and Carl's on this panel.
Yeah, that's a great conversation to close this thing off with, because like I think that a lot of times people really don't understand what the meaning of balance is and why balance is needed. Like we can't have 6 Scotties up here. We can't have 6 T's. We can't have 6 Jamars. We can't have 6 Jeremys. We can't have 6 Carls and 6 Tramels. It wouldn't make any sense.
And on top of that, on top of that, I got like 8 different personalities. I don't ever know how I'm gonna come up here acting. Sometimes I might be
like, I appreciate like them giving y'all flowers. I appreciate him giving them giving, you know, you and Carl y'all's things. Like there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying that you have a favorite or anything like that. And there's nothing wrong with not saying anything at all. But if you're gonna say something, say it with your fucking chest. And don't be a bitch about it. That's my whole thing. Like, if you got a problem with somebody, or if you feel like somebody ain't bringing it like you want them to, say their name. Say their name. Say my name. You can say my name. I don't care nothing about that. I just want to know where it's directed at. Because if you really got a problem, because I don't know why you're watching the show or watching these reviews anyway. That's my personal opinion. I don't understand why somebody who was a part of the situation would be watching it in this way and to even have an opinion about what the fuck we doing over here, because girl, you're not a part of the show no more. And I love Reese G. I like what he put into the show when he was on it. I have no problem with him. But if he got a problem with T, just say that. If you got a problem with anybody else on this panel, say it. Please say it, because bitch, I don't know you like that for real, for real. I don't have no problem with you, but baby, when you throwing around these opinions like this, you was calling bitches out, and that's forcing me to think about things that I don't feel like I need to think about. And if I got to think about it, I'm gonna have to address you.
I don't understand why. I will say this: when we first started the panel, it wasn't this much blowback, but this season it's been quite a bit of blowback.
What a blowback? There ain't no blowback. It's just a few blow ups. I mean, it ain't that deep. I mean, that's why I'm just saying I want to press it now. And he can go on as many rants and as many panels as he wants to. He can go to a platform, any platform that you choose. It just probably won't be this one, because bitch, we ain't doing that over here. But girl, I just want to let you know. I know you watching, I guess. So I just want to let you know I don't have no problem with you, but girl, you have to be a little bit more direct, because we could have a problem if you want to, and I would love to. I would love to have a problem. I mean, I have time. I don't have much, but I got enough.
Oh my God.
I don't have much, but I have enough time to address you, and I'm only addressing you now because bitch, you felt the time to address all of us, and I didn't know who you was talking about, so I just wanted to put it out there, talking about me or anybody else on this panel. That you have ample opportunity in so many different places to go to talk about it, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
At all. I don't even have a problem with you saying what you need to say. Bitch, just say it with your chest out.
This has been I'm
with
just
no
saying.
pasties.
This is one of my favorite episodes of the panel.
I want to see nipples. I want to see nipples when you say some shit to me.
You want to see areolas?
I want to see areolas. I have no problem with you showing your ass to me.
Well,
you already see he a walking, talking areola.
Oh my God.
He's a walking, talking areola. So, you done already
what I'm saying is now, because we're going to get deactivated again. So, ending this show, I'm going to say this. We appreciate all of you guys' support of this panel. You know, whenever they do show the ad for this panel in the Chase during Chase and Dallas, y'all do show a lot of love in the chat, even though there may be 2 or 3 that might have something to say in there, but
they get timed out.
Right, yeah, they get timed out. But for the majority of the time, y'all do show us a lot of love, and we really do appreciate it. This is the reason why this panel is growing. When Chasing is off season, we'll still be doing the Chasing panel. We'll be doing like pop culture, music, you know, other topics as well. And we will be doing After Dark once a month, every Friday, once a month. You know, and I forgot which
that was a
double
entendre. That was once a month, every Friday. That
I'm sorry, a Friday a month. I'm sorry, one Friday a month. I'm sorry. I forgot which week we said we was gonna do it next month, because you know Jeremy said he was gonna be busy for most of the month, but I think we talked about it already. But I forgot which week.
June is terrible, and you know this June.
Is terrible. It's terrible.
June is terrible.
But we're gonna get through it though. So thank you guys for supporting. Before we go, you know, we go around the room before we end this thing off. So we're gonna start with Jamar. What you got?
So I've been uploading more content on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jamar84. See all the crazy horror reactions as I talk about all the stupid shit that these people do in these situations. I am on Maddie Brand's channel every Sunday to talk about everything RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 9. We're over here to talk about everything Chasing Dallas. And yeah, that's everything that's going on actively right now. Hope to see you guys later in the future. Get my links for all the things.
T.
Love and Marriage Huntsville is really the only show that I'm reviewing right now, especially since Summer House, Martha's Vineyard done came to an end, so just gonna look out for that. This Chaser panel. I'm also doing Big D combos tomorrow night with Destiny from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Huh?
We both doing it?
I think she told me tomorrow at what she tell you?
What time she tell you?
She told me tomorrow at 8 my time.
Same time.
T.
She want us to do it together. I mean, we good.
I got a question for you, T.
What up?
Maybe I had missed it when I watched your interview with her, or like you know, examining her. Give me a second. All right.
Oh shit.
I don't know what I drank or ate, but I've been having like, you know, a lot of gas in my chest. So I've been burping all throughout the day. It's ridiculous. But like, did you ever ask Destiny about why she allows Martell to flirt and allude that they had sex with one another and expect that, you know, Melody's supposed to be cool with her?
I didn't, but
You
see,
didn't?
I really didn't feel no need to really ask all of that because she was Martell's friend first, and both of them made it very clear and very plain season prior that they never fucked. So when
Okay,
they
like, but
said
like,
that, I just let it up.
but like, does it seem like it's a truthful statement
And yeah, it does.
when Martell keeps on alluding to them fucking?
I don't think he ever really alluded to that. I think he alluded jokingly about Little Law could possibly be his, but that was a joke. I don't think he ever or her ever allude to, yeah, I smashed that. Nah, I ain't never got that from them.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how I could sit in somebody's house and like with somebody's ex-husband and they joking around about getting me pregnant and expect that woman to still want to be my friend. That's crazy.
Well, Melody really ain't got nothing to do with Destiny. I mean, because again, Destiny was Leash Suit friend first. Like that'd be the one thing everybody forgets. Like I'm like, they were friends first. That was her friend.
I don't be believing shit that Destiny said about how, like she be claiming that she been knowing everybody for the last 16 to 18 years. It's always 15 years. I've been knowing him for 15 years. I've been knowing
in
him for like
fairness,
16
Melody
years.
was
It's
the
always
one who
that.
came up here with the "this is my best friend" and "this been my best
So
friend"
like,
for a long ass
another
time.
thing.
I mean, I'm just saying though, Jeremy, both of them came up
Well,
there with "this is my best
you
friend."
know,
shit.
I can honestly see how this who was wrong shit gonna go between me and Jeremy because he picked Mel versus Destiny. I can already see how this gonna go.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious because in my opinion, both of them
I
was
wish I
SHIG.
was on the last year's edition because I would have loved to do Monique versus Candace or Giselle versus him. Like I swear, like if I would have ate that up, but I didn't care about the rest of them for the most part. I was like, I can do Destiny and Melody.
Y'all gonna do Mel and Des? Oh,
yes, that's the one he
yeah.
chose.
I'm gonna lay out all the facts. Period.
Oh, well, that's him, honey.
This gonna be just like the one I did with House of Aaron. Lord Jesus. Go ahead, Jeremy.
My channel is very active right now. I just uploaded my Love and Marriage Huntsville review live, and then I did a pre-record. I plan on this weekend covering some pop topics. I wish I could have went live about the J. Be quiet. I wish I could have like went live about like the Diddy stuff, but I haven't really had time between work, gym, you know, and everything else I'm doing in between. But please be on the lookout this weekend. I will be uploading probably 3 to 4 videos this weekend, maybe like doing 2 lives. Be on the lookout for that.
All right, what Carly?
You gotta wash that ass.
Oh, okay, Tremel.
So I'm gonna speak for wait.
I'm back.
Oh, he's ready. He's gonna speak for himself. Hold on.
Hey. All right, what we talking about?
Where the hell are you going?
Things.
That's coming up?
Yeah.
I start filming a show in June. The Cock Goblin video is coming out in June. And we doing a 4-city tour. So get ready.
Oh, period. Well, like, wait, what show are you doing?
Y'all will see soon.
Is it gonna be on Chasing Reality?
Of course.
No, he's not doing Chasing Reality.
Oh, not Chasing.
Go ahead, Tremel.
I just got out my video for Everything Remix. Go check it out on my YouTube channel and subscribe to The Corporate Mouth. We got some reviews over there.
Period.
Some great anime, and we're gonna work on some other things very, very soon. So check that out, please.
All right. So with that being said, this is the Chasing Panel. We will see you guys next Thursday at the same time, same place. And we're out of here, and we will leave you guys with a promo from King Darius Books. Bye, y'all.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.